How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Mars. Today got the M3 GTS in the background, guys. I got two tunes to show you guys, so like always, everybody new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and let's get right to it, guys. So as you guys see, the beautiful 2010 BMW M3 GTS is back now into the game again. It's a little bit different in this game. I don't know why. I feel it feels like it was a little bit faster in Horizon 4 than it was in this game. But I'm gonna show you guys two tunes, and let's go right over here. One's gonna have over like about 1,000 horsepower, and the other is gonna have 1,200 horsepower. So let's get right in here and let me show you guys. So you have the original engine 444 with the horsepower there. I actually did not build it all the way. I don't know if it had over 1,000 or not, but I decided to go with this engine. This engine was actually really good. It traps really good as well. It's a 6.2 liter V8, but I believe this is not the normal V8 that we normally use. This is the one from a Mercedes engine, which gives us like 1,000 and like a real low 1,000 horsepower, but you don't need the oil and cooling. So I got 994 with a torque of 850, weighing 2,700 pounds. Besides that, you get a V10, of course. That's a BMW V10. You also get another BMW V10, so get some really nice engines on there. You get the 3.0 liter inline 6 2JZ engine, and then you also get a 7.2 liter V8. It's going to be another engine that we're going to use there. I believe I'm going to use this one or this one. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I think I used this one. I did the tune a little bit quick there. So let's go ahead and put this engine on there. And of course, we're going to leave the car rear-wheel drive, and then we're going to slap in the twin turbos. Now let's go right over here and let's put everything race besides that oil and cooling. No need for the extra horsepower to gain all that weight. You only get a couple horsepowers there, so no need for it. And let's put in those twin turbos. Of course, we're going to put in that flywheel. No need for the oil and cooling with it. It's only 1,002, so not that big of a difference there. Make sure to put that in there as well. And let's go right over here. So it's going to put all of these parts rally on the suspension. It's the best to use. And then of course weight reducted, no roll cage in there, and then put the rest of the parts there. Now let's go right over here and let's put everything pretty much race with the 4-speed transmission. 4-speed is really good. Reduces some weight on there to the vehicle as well. But you're not going to even use 4 speeds. You're actually only going to use 3, which makes it a little bit slow of a vehicle because of its acceleration. That first gear is super long, which makes it super slower than pretty much you're not going to have a good 60-foot. Drag tires there, of course. No width in the front and full width in the rear at 305s. Any wheels you guys want, slap those wheels on there that are super light. Got those welds on there. Spacers, if you guys want to put spacers, normally don't. And then you can take off the spoiler. You got the spoiler. This is the original spoiler that comes with it. You can just take it off there. So that is it. Got a super matte finish color on there with the carbon fiber hood. Just pretty simple. Let's go right over here to the tune here. Got 55 in the front, 15 in the rear. 1.60 to 63.4, 0 to 100, traps 260. Remember, I only got 4 speeds there. So here's the gearing. It's 220, 3, we got 2, 146, and 101. 2.4, 0 everything out, and 7. 65, 65. So what this initially does is the front end balances out once you get that dip in the back end, and then we don't need barely to have those front tires touching the ground, so you put some positive camber there, so that footprint is a lot smaller. Let's go over here, nothing with that, or 65, 65, and soft all the way front and rear, and then the vehicle raised all the way up. So all the way slammed, all the way up on the suspension there, soft, raised all the way up. And then we got 1888. Nothing. This all the way towards speed. There is a downforce on the front bumper there. Make sure to put this towards speed. Nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So let's take it out for a little spin here. Really beautiful looking car. I honestly liked it more in Horizon 4. I guess it was more just different. It was just a lot different. It trapped a lot better. We moved a lot quicker. But overall, it's still a really fast car, especially with this engine. You do like 173s in a quarter mile with this engine, so that's super fast. Um, Reason is for just the way it moves. This car was always moving really quick in Horizon 4. It made it more of an OP car in Horizon 4, so really nice all the way around. And then the other engine, I believe I did do the 2JZ engine, so that traps like 180 something in the quarter mile, so also really nice. But as you see, listen to the engine. It's a Mercedes engine. Very weird, they did that in Horizon 4. They would drop in Mercedes engines into the BMW cars, and super weird, honestly, super weird. And honestly, I think this is the engine from the Black Series C Black Series that they have in this game. Alrighty, so here we go, guys. We're about to get to the quarter mile spot, which is where everybody pretty much races. I remember when I first started playing this game, that was the spot I was like, let's go right here. This is going to be the quarter mile. And sure enough, it was the quarter mile. This pole right here, it's going to be our quarter mile to the lights. For everybody that don't know, make sure to get these tires hot. This car likes to have pretty nice hot tires. So make sure to get them hot. By doing so, you just do reverse and forward burnouts. And then that's how you can get them hot. And once you can get a nice temperature there, line up your car like this: e-brake, gas, and clutch. So if that happened there, you just go back and forward. Make sure to do e-brake, gas, and clutch very quickly, just like that. So you got to do it in that same exact cycle: e-brake, gas, and clutch. You can tap on the clutch and then hold the clutch again, and it'll come back a little bit higher there. So as you guys see, 4,400 RPMs, boost is 17 pounds. And that's it. You just let go of the clutch and the e-brake, and there you go. Super nice, smooth 3 gears. But as you guys see, 173 miles per hour. That's making it a very quick car. Anything past 170 for 1,000 horsepower, we'll consider it being a very quick car. So as you guys see, a lot slower there in that first gear. And reason is, if I go any higher, it just spins on that first gear. So then I made 2 tunes for it. I made another tune that it's a 2K launch tune, but the 2K launch tune doesn't trap anywhere near this number here. So I mean, this is probably going to be its best route, is to do a 4K launch with it, and then having that first gear being the way that it is. So gonna do a huge video giveaway for these cars, so hopefully all you guys are staying tuned to my videos. I'm gonna go live, and yeah, let's go right now and go and show you guys the 1200 horsepower one. Alrighty guys, so here we go. This is the 1200 horsepower one. Let's go right in here, and as you guys see, I put in the racing 2JZ engine. Really iconic engine that they gave to us in this game, and I'm really happy that they finally gave us a inline 6 engine that can compete with V8s in a lot of sense, and it's actually just really good that they finally did such thing. It was always a big request that we wanted like 4 cylinders, or majority of 6 cylinders, to compete with V8 engines, and this is one of them. This is one of them they gave us from the racing NASCAR car, from the Camry or whatever it was. And super nice 1200 horsepower, 900 foot-pounds of torque, weighs 28 now, a little bit heavier. And of course we're going to leave it rear-wheel drive. Now let's go over here. As you guys are going to see, it's just a fully built engine. There is no oil cooling in it, so we're just going to put everything race. There we go. And then everything else is exactly the same as the other engine, so we're rally under suspension. Everything else put on their race. No roll cage, of course, no need for that anymore. Since Horizon 3, no more roll cages were needed. And then we're just going to put 4-speed on the transmission, and that is it there. Now let's go over here to the tires. Of course, drag tires, no width in the front, and then we got full width in the rear at 305s there. And any wheels you guys want that are super light, got the classic Volk Racing TE37s. Can never go wrong with some Volk with these wheels on there. And then of course I did take off the spoiler there. So that is it. Let's go right to the tune, guys. So we got 38, 15, 1.80 to 60, 3.30 to 100. Traps around the same, 260, 220, 290, 210, 160, and 120. Zero everything out in 7, 65, 65. Then we got all the way slow and low, pretty much 310 or 318 in the rear, and then raised all the way up. Then we got 110, 10, 10, 1. This all the way towards speed. Remember, we do have that downforce. Nothing with this, and 100 and 100. So let's bring it outside. 1200 horsepower now. And I got it with the blue color on there. I think this is original blue on it. So let's bring it outside. Also a nice quarter-mile tune car. You guys can use it in the half a mile if you guys want to. I don't like half a mile, to be honest. I like more quarter mile, and that's what we all normally drag race. You know, everybody drag race a quarter mile. Nobody really kind of goes half of a mile. You can do another 2K launch with it. So it's like I mentioned, e-brake, gas, and clutch. With this engine is a lot smoother because this engine you could just bounce up the tap on the clutch like you guys saw, and then the car just bounces up and then they can hold at a higher RPM. So it's a lot easier with this car than most engines. With the 2JZs it's a lot easier. E-brake, gas, and then you can tap on the clutch, and then hold the clutch, and then it goes to about 17 pounds of boost, 4,700 RPMs, and you just let go of those two. There you go, as you guys saw, 184 miles per hour there. 186. Wow, 186 trap speed there. So that is really good. Super fast. Kind of about the normal on the these engines, and what they do in the quarter mile, they do in the 80s normally. But as you guys see, the launch is a lot smoother. Didn't want to make it so short for you guys so that everybody can actually honestly just be able to bring this car out and then just, you know, be able to launch it without having any issues. Any shorter in the first gear, you guys are probably going to have some issues on it. So yeah, always give you guys the full tunes of everything so you guys can make it faster every way possible. And that sums up the video, man. Stay tuned to the live video that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give out these cars. I think I have like quite a few, so I'm gonna give these cars out for all you guys in the auction house. So please stay tuned. If you're new, subscribe, and I'll see you guys around with another drag tune video. Peace out, everybody. Bye bye now.